Welcome to Chemistry for 10+2. Dear students, today in this module we are going to learn preparation method of alkyl halides. Under this topic, we are going to learn addition of hydrogen halides, or you can say hydrohalogenation. So let's begin. Let's begin with the reaction. In this reaction, we are using symmetrical alkenes. Alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbons containing double bond. So let's begin. Here, addition of hydrogen halides to alkenes. Symmetrical alkenes react with hydrogen halide to form alkyl halide. We are going to see here the general reaction. So let's continue. Reaction with hydrogen halide. Here you can see the symmetrical alkene, that is CH2 double bond CH2 plus hydrogen halide indicating HX. H is hydrogen, X is any halide. It can be Cl, it can be Br, it can be I. So HX, that is hydrogen halide. When the reaction proceeds, the bonding is taking place across the carbon-carbon double bond. So here, addition of hydrogen halide HX, like hydrogen chloride, hydrogen bromide, or it can be hydrogen iodide, converts alkene into corresponding alkyl halides. So how the reaction proceeds, let's understand. Hydrogen atom of HX goes to one carbon atom and halide group of HX goes to another carbon atom. And the product obtained is in this way. So we can see here, to this carbon atom hydrogen is bonded, and to second carbon atom halide group is bonded, and thus the product obtained is alkyl halide. Here the order of reactivity of hydrogen halide is Hi having greater reactivity than HBr, and HBr having greater reactivity than HCl. Now we are going to see addition of hydrogen halides to alkenes, in which we are going to use hydrogen halide, that is HBr. Here the unsaturated hydrocarbon is used, which is alkenes. The alkenes which we are using here are symmetrical alkenes. Symmetrical alkenes react with hydrogen bromide to form alkyl bromide. So reaction with hydrogen bromide. CH2 double bond CH2 plus HBr. We see hydrogen atom of HBr goes to one carbon atom and Br of HBr goes to another carbon atom. Since the alkene is symmetrical, it doesn't matter whether hydrogen goes to first carbon atom or second carbon atom, or Br goes to first carbon atom or second carbon atom. So first we will see hydrogen going to first carbon atom and Br going to second carbon atom to form the product. As we can see here, hydrogen moving to first carbon atom and Br moving to second carbon atom to form ethyl bromide. Addition of hydrogen bromide to symmetrical alkenes yields only one product. The second way we are going to see here, the product obtained is one and the same thing. So let's see the second way. Here CH2, double bond CH2 plus HBr. Now here hydrogen atom is moving to second carbon atom, whereas Br is moving to the first carbon atom. And the product obtained, here we can find hydrogen moving to second carbon atom and Br moving to first carbon atom. And again the product obtained is ethyl bromide. So in both the cases we find the product obtained is same. Now we are going to see preparation method of alkyl halides. Under this module, we are going to understand and discuss regarding the addition of unsymmetrical alkene to hydrogen bromide, that is HBr. So let's begin. This is also said to be Markovnikov's rule. Here we are using unsaturated hydrocarbons, that is alkenes which contain carbon-carbon double bond, and the alkenes which we are using here are unsymmetrical alkenes. Addition of hydrogen halides to alkenes. Propene on reaction with hydrogen bromide forms isopropyl bromide and N-propyl bromide. Isopropyl bromide is also known as 2-bromopropane and N-propyl bromide is also known as 1-bromopropane. So let's begin. Here propene is an unsymmetrical alkene. Before proceeding with the reaction, let's understand what do you mean by unsymmetrical alkene. Here, where the carbon-carbon double bond exists on the two sides, on the either sides of the double bond, you find that the number of carbon atom is not same. If you see here in propene, on the left hand side of the double bond, only one carbon atom is present, whereas on the right hand side you will find there are two carbon atoms. So such alkene is said to be unsymmetrical alkene. Now let's proceed with the reaction. When such unsymmetrical alkene is treated with unsymmetrical reagent like HBr, then the reaction proceeds to give the first product here, as we can see, 2-bromopropane, in which this negative part of HBr goes to central carbon atom and hydrogen goes to first carbon atom. As we know, when there is unsaturation, the addition is taking place along the unsaturation to give the product. And here the first product obtained is 2-bromopropane. This product 2-bromopropane is the major product. The second product obtained is, as we can see here, hydrogen atom is attached to the central carbon atom and Br that is the negative part of HBr, goes to the first carbon atom to form 1 bromopropane, and the amount of yield is less, so this is the minor product. Here we find that 2-bromopropane is the major product. The explanation of this reaction was given by Marconi, and the rule came out to be known as Markovnikov's rule. So let's see. In unsymmetrical alkenes, reaction takes place by Markovnikov's rule. What is Markovnikov's rule? Let's understand. When an unsymmetrical reagent like HBr, as we can see here, adds to an unsymmetrical alkene like propene we have used here, the negative part, that is halogen atom, here that is Br atom, of the reagent gets attached to that unsaturated carbon atom which carries less number of hydrogen atoms. So here, when we compare this to carbon atoms which are linked by double bond, we find the central carbon atom has only one hydrogen, whereas this carbon atom carries two hydrogens. So the negative part, that is Br of HBr, goes to central carbon atom, and that product becomes the major one. This is Markovnikov's rule. Here, propene is an unsymmetrical alkene and HBr is an unsymmetrical addendum. Bromine atom, which is more electronegative than hydrogen, gets added as Br ion to the central carbon atom of propene, which carries less number of hydrogen to give mainly 2-bromopropane. There are various reasons to get the major product as 2-bromopropane. The first reason is that addition according to Markovnikov's follows ionic mechanism. Second reason is that the secondary carbonium ion is more stable than primary carbonium ion. Thus, Markovnikov's rule can be understood. Subscribe my channel. Don't forget to like it and share it with your friends.